Hey everybody, it's David Specht, and this is a special Remembering September 11 edition of the Driving with Dave show. I just came from the Patriots Awards put on by the Bossier Chamber of Commerce, and it was capped off with a video showing people whose lives were impacted or were on site during the attacks on 9/11. And it made me remember all of the things that went on that day. I was publisher in Bossier City, and a lot took place. In fact, the president's first message to the world after the attacks came straight from Barksdale Air Force Base. But I want to talk to you about understanding how the world has changed since 2001. When you look at the number of years that have passed, and this is the 15th anniversary, you have to recognize that there are kids in high school today who don't remember 9/11, but they also don't remember the United States never being at war. There's no telling when this war will end or if it'll end. It may be that our lives are now impacted by combat operations. And while there are many political directions you can take, there is no denying that the United States was forever changed 15 years ago. And I got thinking about that as someone who's in his 40s. And I have people working for me at various ages, 20s, 30s, 40s, and older than me. We all come from a different background, a different time, a different era. My generation never knew war until the first Gulf War. Vietnam had pretty much already happened. Maybe our parents were involved, but it really didn't involve us. And so we come from a different perspective than those that, say, lived through World War II or Korea. And those that follow us, that are now living through the aftermath, the world after September 11th, have a different perspective on life than we do. So let's try to remember that when we're dealing with people in our organizations, or when we're trying to deal with those in the marketplace, or dealing with those that are around us, that their point of reference on their worldview is different than our point of reference on our worldview. As we go into September 11th, 2016, I ask that you watch some of the remembrances, participate in supporting your first responders and your military. Remember, it was them who ran in when everyone else was running out. And we are forever thankful for them. That'll do it for this special episode of the Driving with Dave show. Remember, you can always reach me on my website at www.davidaspecht.com. Reach me on Facebook, on Twitter at the BizTools, and listen to me, Sean Green, and Molly Corbett on the BizTools podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. Thanks again, and remember, applied knowledge is power.